Hey guys, John here, and welcome to NASCAR Heat Evolution Career Mode. I'm going to be jumping into this and seeing what it has to offer for us. Now, last night, as of when I'm recording this, I did a live stream that was very successful. There were so many people there. And I briefly opened up career mode just to look at how to create a driver and what went into that. And of course, for the sake of the LP, I'm going to hit reset. But that's all we did. We didn't run any races or anything like that. But yes, so far my experience with this game has been pretty good. It's obviously got some quirks and limitations, but you know what? Right now I'm just enjoying myself and not worrying about that. So you get to choose between Ford, Chevy, and Toyota. I'm going to pick a Chevy. You get to choose between number 8, 28, 36, or 99. I find that a little strange that you can only have these numbers. But I've decided that I'm going to go with number 28 in honor of Davey Allison and a lot of other good drivers, and also in honor of my NASCAR Extreme Series, where all our cars are number 28. Kind of a nice fitting thing. But anyway, you can be male or female. We're going to be male. And we have, let's see, these options of hair. I'm trying to remember which one I went with. I think it was this one. The color's fine, head shape's fine, and then we can change up and get ourselves different beards. And we're gonna go with the goatee. All right, accept that. And this is Dave. This is our manager. First thing we need to do is get sponsored. Finishing in the top 30 twice should get us enough attention to acquire a sponsor. All right. So they want us to get 2 top 30 finishes. I feel like that's pretty doable, to be honest. Now, I don't know what the difficulty levels are for this. I know for quick race or whatever, race now mode, you can change the settings as you go for the races. And I think the last thing I left off with was at 100. So I don't know if that carries over to this or if this has that adaptive difficulty they were talking about. I'm not really sure. But let's go ahead and go to our first race. All right, so we are going to Kansas Speedway. Interesting. So we're not starting at the beginning of the year. This is kind of like maybe this is going to be like where they get us in the ride. We get sponsorship. And this is like the few races we run before our first full year. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm excited to check it out. I'm going to briefly check out practice and see how the car is handling. And then we'll go from there. Whoa, dude. Austin Dillon just came running up on us there and gave us a bump, dude. What the heck? That ain't cool. Just practice, mate. Now, how do you change your handling and everything? I'm very confused by this. How does one do these things? Actually, let me check something else here. So what I did was I brought the car down pit road during practice, and I was able to see options for, wedge, tire pressure, and all that stuff. So I'm not sure if that's the only way you can change your car's setup. I feel like that would be kind of crazy if that was the case, but so far it's the only way I've seen. So what I did was I lowered the wedge so that hopefully we'll be a little freer. So we were a bit tight, and we're going to see how that helped. That's probably about the best lap that we're going to get, to be honest. I feel like they might have put the setup back the way it was before I made that adjustment in practice, because it feels like it's tight again. And I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to change my setup and have it stick because I'm not seeing that option. So Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just missing something, but yeah. I don't think we're going to get any better with this time here. So let's go ahead and hit sim results. And we should be alright. Your place may change. Understood. We qualified 30th. Well, dang. That, We were 14th or 15th. I thought it wouldn't change that much, but unfortunately that means that we do not get another chance. But there's nowhere I'm seeing to do anything. Like, there's no options, there's no anything, just start race. And when you pause in the game, it just says start or whatever, resume or quit or whatever. So there's like no pit options in that either. I don't really understand. If you have to like make that decision as you're coming down pit road, that's a lot of things to try to scroll through with tire pressures and all that. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, I guess we're going to go ahead and start the race and hope that we can get ourselves a top 30 finish. Alright, we need to get up to speed as quickly as possible. What are you doing back here, Tony Stewart? Wow, we got a heck of a start right there. Jeez. Okay. Careful, careful. Squeezing it in here. Oh, McDowell slowed me down. It's weird, like I get a run on people, and then everybody just blows past me. Very confusing. Alright. Now that I'm down to the bottom, though, maybe we can kind of get in the groove here a little bit. Okay. Dylan, who was aggressive with me in practice. Frick you, dude. Alright, so that went a little bit more smoothly once I was able to get to the bottom. Okay. Now, I'm moving away from the pack behind me, but I don't feel like I'm gaining too much on these guys in front of me either. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We were gaining a little bit here. A top 20 would be great. All we have to do is get a top 30, right? That's what they said for the first two races. But I would love to get a top 20 here to get things going. I'm not even sure how many laps there are and what the pit situation's like and stuff. This is all very confusing. 2 laps to go. Oh, these are very short races. How do I adjust that? Like, I need to double check the settings. Like, do they affect all modes or just race now? Like, I don't know these things. Because I would much rather run longer races, you know, and have like pit stops and stuff like that. So I need to figure out how that all works, I guess. Okay, we're 21st. I feel like we could possibly... No, not in 1 lap. Because I feel like we could possibly catch some of these guys, but... Excuse me. Okay, we gained a little bit there, but I just don't know if we gained enough. No. Unless they just really mess up down here in this corner. Nah. It's like 21st. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. You know, it was looking rough for us there for a while. So I'll take a 21st. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We'll take a 21st. Speed rating was kind of low, you know, but it is what it is. Fastest lap goes to Jimmy Johnson. Good for him. Restart. You could actually restart in career mode. That's kind of weird. Usually they don't give you that option. But, okay. Okay, cool. We got attention. Where the frick? Alright, so I'm actually going to back out. I think I can do that safely. Let's look at the options, because something's weird about this. Okay, the career ah, I see. All right, so quick qualify is just doing the one lap and not having to do all the segments, right? Okay, so let's do quick qualify for that. Damage is light damage. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Physics normal, transmission automatic. Physics simulation. Well, since I seem to be able to change this on the fly, I guess I'll do this. So does this mean I now get the ability to change my setup or no? Because I still don't understand how that works. All right, guys, after messing around with the settings for a little bit, I've come to the conclusion that the only way that you can change your car setup is if you're in simulation mode. And at first that seems great and all because then you have full range of options for your setup, but they apparently, I guess there's stability control when you're in normal mode and there's not stability control when you're in simulation mode. But it's so insanely sensitive. Like I could just barely move the control stick, just like touch it, just breathe on it, and the car spins wildly out of control. And just I can't even barely touch the control stick without the car flying off in every direction. Car. And there's no cautions? I thought there were cautions in career mode. What the frick? Oh my god. And still no caution. So we're not going to be using that after all. I did a little testing with it and it's unplayable. Because like just when you start to get a handle on it, one of the AI cars will just barely just brush up against you and your car is careening into the fence. It's way too sensitive. It's way too out of control. I'm sure there'll be people who disagree with me. Maybe people who have steering wheels and have a different experience. But it's not for me. Now, am I going to be able to compete in this without that? I don't know because we will definitely be, like tight. We'll be having a hard way to go with it. So I don't know. Also, I saw no way to change race length for career mode. I don't know how one does that. So that's something I'm not able to figure out either. So we might just have short races in this for now. I'm really confused and a little disappointed. I mean, I get that simulation mode is supposed to be realistic, so you're supposed to like struggle with handling and all that stuff. That's not struggling with handling though. That's like, oh, I breathed on the control stick and I'm spinning like a top. Like the physics don't make sense. So unfortunately, I myself am not able to make that work or enjoy it, and I'm definitely not going to record that. So if that makes you unhappy, I'm really sorry, but that's just how it's going to be. So we qualified dead last because we're extremely slow. That's disappointing. But there's not really anything I can do about it because changing the setup means putting it in get touched and you spin like a top mode. So that's not going to work for me. We'll see what happens, I guess. I'm hoping that, it's only been out a day, so they're probably going to have update patches, and they're probably going to address some of our concerns here. I would hope. But I'm not convinced that that's actually going to happen because of past experiences. However, it is a different group, so we're going to just hope for the best. I'm not feeling super confident about my ability to get a top 30 right now, but we're gonna hope here. We're gonna hope against hope that we can make that happen so that we can get our sponsorship, and then maybe we'll see improvements as we go along. Okay, it is looking like we're gonna be able to pass some of these guys. Oh, Tony Stewart. Hey man, how's it going? That really messed me up. I drove that in a little too aggressively there, got into him, and definitely just slowed me down. Alright, We're 33rd. We definitely have to get in that top 30. Better would be great, but 5 laps to go. So, oh. Okay, we got a little run there because they got bottled up. That puts us in the top 30. That's good. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. A little interruption. Alright. Okay, looks like we're definitely going to get ourselves a top 30 here unless I totally blow it. So let's hang on here if we can. Ooh, Eric Jones cutting it close there. Right on my bumper. Bump to Danica, but she's gonna hang on there. If we can't drive it in deep here. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, careful. Underneath McDowell. Okay, so we're picking up a few spots. That's good. That's pretty good. They got a big runoff there because I kind of pushed, had to brake a little bit. It's okay. Whoop. Oh my god. Okay, I way overdrove that contact there, which was not healthy. But we got through it. And they really get a run off the corner on me. It's okay. We'll be alright now. Will we get any more spots? I don't know. I'm not sure. I would like to finish better than 26th, but I'm not sure we have enough time to catch up to these guys as they get bottled up. Whoops. And not if I overdrive the corner like that. Oh, they are 3 wide now. Maybe that'll give me a chance here. You guys get bottled up. Alright, just 2 wide actually. Love to get another spot here and get in the top 25 at least. We're 21st in the last race. Come on. Yeah, alright. Top 25 finish. I can feel okay about that, I guess, all things considered. We started 40th, or 39th, or whatever it was, I can't remember. But, yeah. I'll feel okay about that for now. And, yeah, we'll move on. Chase Elliott had the fastest lap, good for him. How does this affect our sponsorship? All right, Moog Steering and Suspension is impressed with your driving and wants to offer you a sponsorship. All right, 5,000 per race. Accept. Nice. So, okay, so now we're set to go to the Daytona 500. So I was right about that. It was like a couple one-offs in the season before our actual first season. So let's see, we have star ratings for our facility, something related to our team, 0 fans, 0 money. Daytona 500, winner 11,000. You only get $11,000 for winning? What? That can't be right. Okay, and then you look at the standings, and oh look, we're at the top. That's not going to stay. And then you can look at the schedule. Seriously, is that all the money that they're offering the winner? That's insane. The Daytona 500 winner gets 1.4 million or something like that. That's strange. Welcome to the team page. Purchase better tools. Okay. We make our team better. We make your cars. So check back often. We can do garage space, and that will unlock other things. Okay. Make the car better as we go. Okay, I can get behind that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so that is it for this, I guess, introductory episode of career mode in NASCAR Heat Evolution. It's a little confusing. I don't like how things work with not being able to change your setup unless you pick the mode that basically has you racing on ice. But it is what it is. We got to make the best of it until they maybe make some updates and changes to things. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a good time, and hopefully, like I say, that they'll do some updates to help maybe make things not as ridiculous in simulation mode, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hammer that like button if you enjoyed, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Bye.